Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about people that have a Gemini Sun and Leo Moon in their natal chart. And I'm going to elaborate and expound on that. What I'm going to be talking about is people that have that combination in their chart, the Sun Moon combination of a Gemini Sun and Leo Moon. Now, the basic character, which is the Sun being in Gemini, can be one that's versatile, loquacious, adaptable, eloquent, quick-witted, and mercurial. Now, on the unconscious side, which is the moon, um, Leo moon may give an impression of grandeur, may not always be consciously aware of it, being very dignified, proud, extroverted, extravagant, and very confident and self-assured. And this is a person that may bring that quick-witted, communicative Gemini qualities and something Leo-related, which can include creativity, entertainment, could be party planning, sports, children. It could be, game production in some cases. And this person could be very clever in terms of planning, as far as partying goes, maybe could even be some practical jokes that may be done. Sometimes I would say they may be included at some parties. And the thing about this combination too, Gemini, the Sun in the chart is about our basic wants, and the Gemini Sun wants to assimilate and disseminate information. Now, as Leo Moon, the moon is about our needs, emotional needs. Leo Moon needs praise, they want to be lauded, they want attention, entertain, they need drama as well, I would say. And the thing about this person that has this combination may be enamored with things that are just exciting for them. Gemini, the Sun is our fundamental character. Gemini Sun may thrive on just exciting situations in general. Leo Moon unconsciously may thrive on things that are dramatic. And this is a person that likely needs a lot of excitement in their life. And the Sun is about our life. It rules life, so it's safe to say it's about our life. And the Sun, the Gemini Sun, needs constant, variety and things to be exciting. They don't want monotony. Now, the thing about this is, though, to keep in mind that there's other things in the chart too, contraindicators, things that can modify this energy. If you have a Taurus ascendant, which may come across very steady, stable, even monotonous and predictable to some. This person that has this combination may not be thriving on that excitement as much as the typical Gemini Sun Leo Moon combination. Now, another thing too is that the Sun is about our true self, and having the Sun being in Gemini, your true self could be very witty, mobile, multifaceted, versatile, as some examples. And the inner self, which in this case is the moon being in Leo, can be one that's very confident, self-assured, even bombastic at times. Could be one that's showy, gregarious, generous, magnanimous. And another way that this combination may manifest could be where one, given that the Sun is associated with our drive and motivation, this person may be very driven and motivated, which is the Sun, to do manifold things, which is Gemini. And it may be doing it with more pride and confidence, which is this Leo Moon. Now, this combination, I would say, would be more harmonious if it makes a sextile aspect. Now, as an example, let's say the Gemini Sun is at 24 degrees, the Leo Moon is at 22 degrees, it would form a sextile aspect. A sextile aspect is 60 degrees. And I use a 10-degree orb when you have at least one personal planet involved in it. And the thing about this is it can be where you have, this combination can be very easily, or I should say, could be very auspicious for writing creatively. Gemini can be Sun can be enamored with communication. Gemini wants to communicate. Gemini Sun, remember the Sun about our basic ones, and Gemini Sun may want to communicate. Leo Moon, could be very creative. It can be somebody that could actually do well, I would say, in writing. It could be like scripts for movies, because Leo is associated with entertainment in movies. And this could be a person that could do very well, be very adept and proficient in doing that. So another thing, again, I was stating before about this combination. It could be one that thrives on exciting situations. It can be one that's very excitable as well. The Gemini Sun, again, the Sun being the fundamental character, the basic temperament of the person. It could be one that's high-strung and excitable. And the Leo Moon, the Moon astrology was about our reactions and responses. And this person may react to things in a very excited, sometimes even loud, boisterous energy. It can be that Leo-like ferocity in some cases. This is also a person, and when you have the Sun and the Moon, both being an extroverted signs, it does help for the basic, the two, you have the two of the three main proponents in the chart, being in masculine signs. It can be, one that has, a rather more gregarious nature just in general, but keep in mind you've got to look for contraindicators and modifiers in the chart. If you have a feminine ascendant, or let's say you have a preponderance, of your planets on the bottom half of your chart, you can, that will modify things, and you may be more introverted than the typical Gemini Sun Leo Moon combination. And this could be a person that can be very maybe Leo Moon can be unconsciously attention seeking, and you have the Gemini Sun has those way with words. And it can be somebody that may get crave a lot of attention, in doing so just by expressing maybe the things that they know and boasting about it in some cases. But this is a person that can have a lot of confidence with what they say, and I would say this combination can be very good for, say, a salesperson, because the Gemini Sun, as far as the basic character, is one that can be very eloquent and verbose, and has the way with words. And then the Leo Moon, can be a person that can boast about things, including products. This could be somebody that could be a very good salesperson, going door to door with the product and be able to emphasize and accentuate the positive in that particular product, I would say, and do so with a lot of that Leo Moon, that confidence in doing so. And the actions, again, the Sun, I want to say that the Sun is about our actions, the Moon reactions. The Sun, Gemini Sun, can act on matters very rapidly, very quickly, to say the least. And the Leo Moon, again, Moon is about our reactions, can respond to things, with certain exuberance, passion, sometimes with that Leo ferocity, sometimes it's just in a very excited type of manner. And again, this is a combination that could be very, I would say, can be very sociable, to say the least, because the Gemini Sun, the basic character, could be very personable. The Leo Moon may not always be aware of it, but they have ability to be very extroverted, very gregarious, and be that life of the party, and maybe can do so by doing many different things and expressing many different talents. It's the Gemini Sun. The basic character could be very versatile, to say the absolute least. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard, signing. Stay well.